Namaste. In today's video, I'll talk about the pains that we experience in the knee joints, the pain that we experience in the joints of our backbone, elbows during a Kundalini awakening process. Knee pains, joint pains are one of the Kundalini awakening symptoms. These symptoms can start even before the process can unfold in your body. These are pre awakening symptoms and they can last for a long duration. They will last till the Muladhara chakra, that is the lowest of all chakras, till that opens and the energy flows through it nicely. This chakra is connected to your legs. There are certain nadis that start or originate at the Muladhara chakra and they proceed down into the legs. So even these nadis have to be cleared out before this knee pain can reach some point of vanishing from your body. Many of those ailments or diseases that we experience, whether it is mental or physical, or which is energetic in nature, these are, as far as I understand, they seem more magical, like they appear and disappear. And the reason why this happens is the Kundalini energy is working through our karma. It is trying to clear away the fixed structures in our body. The fixed structures are there because of our karmic baggage, the belief systems we hold, the ideas we hold, our personality structures. They become fixed structures within our body. And because these structures are fixed, we are more operated by the ego. Once Kundalini awakens in our body, it tries to clear away these fixed structures. Energy moves through these structures, it dismantles these structures, and we move from the ego based living to a more authentic, or you move away from the ego to the self. So, whatever changes that are happening in your body, they are propelling you towards the direction where your ego is taking the back seat and the self is now in the control of the human body mind vehicle. So, the kind of symptoms one experiences with regard to these, especially with regard to the knee pains, joint pains, the lower back pain, especially the pelvic girdle area, where it heats up. The Kundalini is there at the base of the spine. So this entire area is hot, and that heat, it spreads into your thighs, the inner thighs, the knees, the legs, and even upwards. The back, it spreads up the spine. When the energy is working in this area, you will experience joint pains, body pains, deep pains inside the bone. That is what I experienced. Apart from that, I even experienced another phenomenon which was very surprising to me. I gained height. I increased height by about an inch or inch and a half. I was taller than normal for about few months. Then again, my height decreased and came back to its original height. This happened to me at least 3 or 4 times as part of my pre-awakening and awakening symptoms. In my pre-awakening symptoms, this was say 2005. I had an awakening in 2011. So way before my awakening, my knee pain started, my joint pain started, and I was too young for it. When I consulted the doctor, I was told that my cartilage degenerated, and now I will have to live on medicines all my life. I took medicines for about 2 to 3 years, but then I did not want to take those medicines. I was not feeling good about it. So I discarded my medication. And after discarding my medication also, the ailment continued. The medicines did not make my ailment any easier to bear. It was the same whether I was taking the medicines or not. It made no difference. But now, After moving much ahead in the process, now my knee pains have vanished. The reason that my pains vanished, and what I understood from my process, was that while the Kundalini is working on your system, you will experience a lot of symptoms which can be diagnosed as diseases. And once the cleansing of that area is over, the pain that is associated with that cleansing activity also goes away. So when the Muladhara chakra opens, it starts spinning. The nadis that are flowing into the legs are also flowing with energy, and the various fixed structures in your body are cleared out. This pain, which is the joint pain or the pain that you feel within the spine, all that will go away as the process advances. In my case, I suffered from these pains for about nearly over a little over 12 to 13 years. Now I have no joint pains. My cartilage is also well formed. Medically, as far as I understand, cartilage cannot be regenerated. But in my case, the pain that was associated with the cartilage degeneration at the knee is no longer there. My knees are healthy and fine now, and I have no pain in them. Kundalini has to move past all the lower chakras and it has to move into the higher chakras. That is when this pain will subside. And the increase and decrease of height, which I spoke about, it happens because there are a lot of blood capillaries in the cartilage between the knee joints, and between the vertebrae in the spine also you have cartilage. At certain points in our awakening process, a lot of blood, it moves into this cartilage areas. When we have a lot of blood flow into the cartilage area, this can increase our height by about an inch or inch and a half. And during other phases, the blood moves away from the cartilage area. That is when again you will lose that extra height of 1.5 inches. So this can happen 3 or 4 times during your Kundalini awakening process. In my experience, I felt that homeopathy or Ayurvedic medicines or something which were natural, they seem to work better than the pharma medicines. But again, this is somebody's personal choice. So I would always suggest that please consult your physician and take your decision accordingly. I even use remedies like mixing eucalyptus oil with a carrier oil and massaging that area which was affected. Or I would use a combination of rosemary oil, lavender oil together. I would mix them together with jojoba oil and apply on the affected areas. This also worked well. I used some massages on my back, on my knees to relieve the pain. But whatever it was mostly temporary in nature because I could feel the prana stuck in between the bones, the cartilage, and this pranic force which was working in those areas. While it was working in those areas, I would experience a lot of discomfort and pain in those areas. But once those areas got cleared away, uh, the prana was moving well through them, the pain vanished. Pain is a necessary part of the spiritual or Kundalini awakening process. This pain, it heals us. It clears away our past karmic impressions, our tendencies. It allows us to evolve. So wherever there is pain, there is healing, there is evolving. As long as we surrender to the pain and allow the prana to work through our system, we will only gain because of these experiences. Namaste.